Hi there. Welcome to Brave Leaders with Tara Weir. I am glad you're joining me today. I have been spinning a lot. My mind is a wonderful thing because I have lots of ideas. I consider myself creative, resourceful. I'm a good problem solver. I have a lot of thoughts about a lot of different things. What I find in particular when I'm trying to make a decision, I can often spin and I just think and think and think and think and think. And often it happens at bedtime, of course. But what I realize is I have great ideas. I do believe I have great ideas. And when I'm trying to make a decision, I know that there's lots of different paths that I can take or choices that I can make. And yet the spinning creates a sense of paralyzing. Like I get paralyzed and I just get stuck in my thoughts. So what I realize when I notice it on a good day and a good moment, when I'm aware and I can step back and I notice and I witness that I'm spinning, I'll pause because I know that I not only have mental intelligence, but I have heart intelligence and I have gut or intuition intelligence. And when I'm spinning, I know I'm only tapping into one center. So I will often, when I notice, I will often pause and take a breath. Because I know that when I spin and my thoughts are spinning, I know that I am usually feeling fear. I'm usually feeling frustration or anger, or I'm feeling sadness, which often looks like discouragement or disappointment or defeat, those kinds of things. So what I do now when I can is I pause and I check in with my heart. I shift and I bring my attention to my heart. Because when I'm thinking, I know that my attention is in my head. So I bring my attention to my heart and I ask my heart, what if, and I go down a path, what if I choose to set a routine with my family? And what if this routine involves getting everyone up at a certain time? And what if, and I ask myself that, and then I pause and I feel what I notice. I pay attention to what I'm feeling in my heart, and I notice what's going on in my body. And then I'll even ask my gut, well, what's my gut say about setting that schedule? And I listen. Because when I'm spinning in my head, I have a really hard time listening to the other areas of myself. I have a hard time focusing on what my body is saying. I have a hard time hearing what my heart wants to tell me about that decision. And I feel calmer, especially at night when I'm spinning and thinking about things. I'll write out all my what ifs, and there's the what if down and the what if up. And I what if down usually pretty naturally. My daughter just went off to work. Bye, honey. I'll what if up when I'm ready, after I've removed some of the what ifs by writing them all out. I will then what if up. And Mendy Odlin coined that phrase, and I love it. So I will what if up my decision, and I'll tune in when I'm what if upping to feel what my heart is saying about it and what my gut is saying about it. So those are really the three energy centers, or the three intelligence centers that we have in our body. They're like, science has shown that we have a brain here, we have a brain in our heart, and we have a brain in our gut. And we get information from all three of those. And we get information from all our bodies, like, where am I feeling tension? Why am I feeling tension? So I don't know about you, but being an overthinker has gotten me great opportunities because I am creative and I have ideas. And it's also created a lot of discomfort and a lot of stress and a lot of confusion and paralysis when I need to make decisions. So I've been tapping into my heart and my gut. And I ask myself, when I am thinking a thought, I ask myself what feeling is behind that. Or if I consider making a certain decision, I'll ask myself, well, what's the feeling behind that decision? Is it a fear-based decision? Am I scared? Am I doing it out of fear of not being, of not being, not being good enough? Or what is the fear, or what am I feeling fear behind that thought? And then I'll ask the same thing about anger. Am I feeling angry, frustrated, irritable, resistant? Am I feeling resentful? Is that where that decision might come from? And I'd ask myself the same thing about sadness. Is this a decision I'm making from a place of sadness? Do I feel discouraged or disappointed or defeated? So those are the areas that I check in with. I try to shift from my head to my heart. I put my hand on my chest and I bring my attention to my heart. Put my hand on my gut and I say, okay, heart and gut, what do you want to tell me about this? And I ask myself, what is the feeling behind that thought? What is my feeling behind that decision were I to go that direction in that decision? And then I listen. And listening, taking time to really listen, is the key. So, brave leaders, I encourage you and I invite you to listen to yourself, to not only your thoughts, but listen to your heart and listen to your gut and pay attention and give them the credit they deserve, just like your brain and just like your ideas. And again, brave leaders, they're anybody that wants to have influence to make a positive difference. And in that difference, we bring out the best in others and in ourselves. Thanks for the listen. Have a great moment. Enjoy this moment. Ending? Won't end. All right, this is the video that would never end. Bear with me. Technology. There we go. All right, take care.